What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the JC Wings March 2025 releases. Now, I don't have any of the fancy graphics, as JC Wings themselves likes to call it, because they're just not out. I just checked their Instagram not too long ago and didn't see anything of note, but I did see that they did post some new releases, and they have just the text list out. So I'll just have to read off of that, and that's what you'll see on your screen, at least for the time being. But once I do have some more official photos that I can use, then I'll be able to get a better idea of what all of the models are supposed to look like, rather. Let's go ahead and start off with the 1 to 200 stuff, and starting off we have a Lufthansa Boeing 747-8 with the Von Hansa livery, and this does come with the stand, but I think all the 1 to 200 JC models do come with stands. Then we have a Singapore 777-300ER advanced engine option, and this is the feature where you can get the aircraft with opening engines like they do it in maintenance and all that fun stuff. Then a Germany Air Force Airbus A319 corporate jet, very interesting. 15+03 is the registration. The German Air Force aircraft, they always have the plus in the registrations, but there we go. Pretty much, identical livery to the A350, which I know several manufacturers did quite a few years ago now. I remember when that first came out. We got a Trans-Asia Airways ATR 72-500. I'm just going to try and Google photos of models that seem of interest, anything that stands out to me. And this one here has an orange tail on it and a couple multicolored stripes on the back. So pretty cool stuff there. Try to rearrange my tabs here because I got so much stuff open right now. And we have an Air China A320, the Purple Peony, Bravo-2376 is the registration. One of the many special liveries that are out there. And, okay, this is a really nice livery. I like this one. Yeah, the Chinese airlines, they have a knack for creating these really cool special liveries, something that us Americans don't really have all that much. Moving down, we have an Iberia Regional CRJ 1000 with Reserva La Rioja, I think is how you say it. Must be some special livery there once again. Then we have a DHL A300 Rugby World Cup 2015 special livery. And a Tiger Air Taiwan A320 Neo with some Airbus A320 Neo titles. Then a Thai Airways 737-400 Hotel Sierra-Tango Delta Delta, and this is limited to 50 total pieces, so that means they've only made 50 of this model. Then a Norwegian Air Shuttle, real Norwegian, Boeing 737-300, so an older livery there, Lima November-Kilo Quebec. And I'll just Google a quick photo of it just on my end to see what it's all about. And looks like, I'd presume it's just a standard Norwegian livery, so they did have a few of those in those colors. Moving down, we have a China Eastern Airlines MD-11 Bravo-2715. And this one, I'd assume it's probably another standard livery. It does not say cargo, because I see a couple photos with cargo in there. Then we have an SAS Brathens 737-500. Ethiopian Cargo 777 Freighter, another special livery, and an interactive series model as well. Ooh, Boeing House Color 727-100. This is a flight test fantasy. November 32720 is the registration that they chose. And this is the one that had the UDF hybrid engine on it. They just released that in 400 scale recently, but they're saying it's some fantasy. So what exactly that entails, I don't know. Moving down, we have an Iceland Air Q400. Hopefully that's in the new livery, because that'd be very cool to see. I don't think anyone's done the Iceland Air Q400s in the new livery, but this one in real life does have it with the magenta tail. And then continuing on, we have an All Nippon Airways 747SR. So this is the short-range variant of the 747. Last flight, so the one that operated the final flight for this type for ANA. And there's also a flaps-down release. How about this right here? A Continental Connection Colgan Air Saab 340, November 184 Charlie Juliet. And Bank of Utah currently owns the aircraft now, but okay, yeah, there is a photo of it out, I see, and it is indeed Continental Connection. Very nice. Would love to see that in 400 scale, because there are many Saab 340s that could be made there. Then we have an old logo Air Pacific 737-500 DQ-FJB. Let's find the registration on that one. I think it's the multicolored one, just based on the looks of it. But there are a couple different variants of the logo, so which one it is, I can't tell for sure. I'm not as knowledgeable on it. Then we have our 1 to 400 releases, a Boeing House Color 767-200, November 767 Bravo Alpha. That's the one that they have done here, and it should be just as Boeing 767 titles. Also got like a big giant hump on the front for something with the U.S. Army, I guess. Not sure exactly what that is, but that'd be funny if JC did that one. Then we have a tropical livery, Singapore 747-400, very nice. And also a flaps down variant. That was a very colorful livery that Singapore had on 2 747s. Unfortunately, one of them did crash in Singapore. It was going to LA, and the one that JC is releasing here, that is the accident aircraft in question. So that happened back on October 31st of 2000, and quite an unfortunate tragedy there. 83 people passed away, but 96 people did survive that crash. Qantas Freight A330-200. This is a bare metal livery. Never seen that before. A bare metal A330-200. I think this might be... I may have seen this one before, now that I think of it, because I have seen a photo of it when it was just when it was being converted and they had all like the little stripes on it, because they hadn't fully painted the aircraft yet. Then there's a Qantas 7879 Victor Hotel Zulu November Foxtrot, and this one is also getting a flaps down release. Etihad A340-600 with a Formula 1 livery. Alpha 6 Echo Hotel Juliet, and this aircraft, it looks like it is with Mahan Air now. And it's a nice one too. This is the one that has the nice gradient from white to red to like a black color. It's a very nice livery. Has the older Formula 1 logo, but what year, I don't know, because I think they just reapplied the livery just with the new year every year. And another 1 to 400 A300, this time a Korean Air example, Hotel Lima-7280. Nice to see JC Wings using the A300. I would assume it is the normal, or not the normal, but the JetX mold that Gemini used for that Emirates release, just with upgraded landing gear. And then we have an Air New Zealand DC-1030. This is a polished livery. Then we have the ITA Airways A350-900 with the Inspired by Alitalia sticker that they're going to apply on a couple aircraft. This one was the first. Then we have a Virgin Atlantic A340-300. Gulf-Victor Hotel Oscar Lima is the aircraft's tail number. Again, I don't know what livery would be in exactly. I don't know if this one did have the new livery or not, but the photos I'm seeing, it doesn't look like it ever wore the final livery for the A340s, the new one currently. A couple different liveries with that aircraft. Then we have a couple Tway Air 777-300ERs. One of them is a flaps down. Asiana 767-300, the last flight. They just recently retired that type, I saw. Then we have a CSA Czech Airlines A220-300, Oscar Kilo Echo Yankee Oscar. Let's look up that one. That one does pique my interest. Okay, yeah, I think I've seen this one before now that I think about it. Yeah, it's just a red tail with the little CSA logo up front and Czech Airlines titles on top. Then we have a Star Alliance Lufthansa 747-400, also getting a flaps down registration. And then a U.S. release to round out the set. We have a United 777-200ER with a Gordon M. Bethune sticker, November 78001. Let me see if I can find a photo of that with the sticker applied. Again, I'm not sure exactly what the sticker is supposed to be or where it's supposed to be located. Okay, now I see it. It's just a little tiny text underneath the gold line that separates the white top and then the gray underbelly. So, not too much to report on there, but that one is very nice. So there we go. That's our JC Wings releases for March. Again, I don't have an actual graphic of all the releases at this time, but if I can somehow find one somewhere, that would be fantastic. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. And again, the JC guy just said everyone is busy, so I don't have the fancy chart this time. LOL. So, the JC Wings people, they like to have a little bit of fun sometimes, and, I can talk about that, but that's a discussion for another time. But back on topic to the releases here, this is a very nice set once again. Nothing that I would be getting this time, but certainly an acceptable set for sure. If they could do that Continental Connection SOP 340 and 400 scale, that would be awesome. I would definitely be interested in picking one of those up. But yeah, not too much else really to report on. Or I guess the Boeing House Color 76, that does pique my interest as well. And that Tropical 744, just because the livery is really nice. I've seen a lot of photos of it over the years, and it is a really, really nice livery on it. So that will do it for this JC Wings release video. Trying to keep up with all the new releases as they come out. A little difficult for me right now with college keeping me busy as per usual, but we are doing what we can to stay up to date on the latest releases and keep you guys informed as to what manufacturers are doing in this hobby. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.